All right. Once again, why does President Biden keep lying about his involvement with son Hunter Biden's business? Right? I mean, really. Joining me now is the great New York Congresswoman, Claudia Tenney. She's a member of the House Ways and Means Committee. Claudia, hang on a second. You're going to love this. I'm just going to play you a little love from Joe Biden yesterday. Hang on a minute, please. Here it comes.
Can you explain to the Americans, amid this impeachment inquiry, why you interacted with so many of your son and brother's foreign business associates?
I'm not going to comment on that. I did not, and it's just a bunch of lies.
You didn't interact with many of their business associates?
I did not. There's lies.
Lies 3 times. Claudia Tenney, the one thing we know, we may not have all the dots connected, all right? I mean, with influence peddling and bribery and all the rest. But the one thing we know with greater and greater clarity is that he was involved with his son. I mean, now the latest one is you got another, I think it was from your hearings, your whistleblowers on the Ways and Means, another 380-something emails, a lot of which was between Papa Biden and this guy Schwerin, who was Hunter's business partner. And then, of course, you know, going way back, the big guy gets 10%. I mean, why would he keep lying about something that everybody knows is wrong?
Well, it works for Democrats because nobody holds them accountable in the mainstream media. They keep talking about how he didn't do anything wrong, and the Democrats tried to sabotage this hearing we had with the whistleblowers, who, by the way, are both excellent witnesses. And also, they submitted glowing reviews from the IRS, from their superiors, just to show even more so what great witnesses they were. And the Democrats also try to insult the witnesses personally and condemn them, call them liars, everything else you could think of. Of course, was Joe Biden is a liar. Remember, this all started out, I had nothing to do with my son's business dealings, too. And I didn't know anything about him, had nothing to do with them, and now I didn't communicate with them. Well, these emails are incredibly using aliases from his position in the vice president's office to Hunter Biden's business partners, and they all coincidentally coincide with his trips to Ukraine when he was trying to protect Burisma, the corrupt energy company where Biden, both Hunter Biden and Joe Biden's brother, James Biden, were board members. Hunter Biden receiving $100,000 a month for whatever services he could provide to them, real expertise, as we know. I'm saying that sarcastically. And James Biden receiving $65,000 a month. And lo and behold, the pressure was put on by Joe Biden to deny the Ukrainians $1 billion if they didn't fire the prosecutor, breathing down the neck of Burisma, this corrupt entity, while Ukraine was trying to bring itself together, trying to come clean on a lot of things. And so that is direct influence peddling, extortion, using the security and the trust and American tax dollars to further the Biden crime family, to further this entire operation, which Joe Biden created all the way back to 2010 with China, with other corrupt companies, with Ukraine.
But I'm just saying, I don't deny anything you just said. Okay, all that is in the ballgame. But the one thing we know, the absolute one thing we know, whether they were aliases or emails or phone calls or dinners at nice restaurants. I mean, I used to go to Cafe Milano all the time. There's nothing wrong with Cafe Milano. It was the crowd in Cafe Milano with Papa Biden. I'm just saying, we know, I mean, money, I don't know where the money came from yet, or maybe we do know and it's not clear, but we know he was paid, Papa Biden was paid out of the sons and the daughter-in-law's bank accounts and so forth. And we know that emails were done, and we know there were phony emails. You see what I'm saying? He's lying about something that everybody knows is false. We know that he was deeply involved one way or another. I mean, to me, it's insanity. Utter insanity, Claudia. You get the last word on insanity.
Yeah, this is, look, the Democrats keep saying there's no smoking gun. We have a totality of the circumstances which show unequivocally that Joe Biden was indeed very much involved as the vice president of the United States. And here I'll just say one thing, Larry. I don't think they anticipated that Donald Trump was going to win, and they were sloppy. And these documents are out there. And the problem is the Department of Justice refuses to come forward. They refuse to answer subpoenas. That's the problem.
No, you're right. I'm at a hard break. I'm sorry, Claudia, but you're right. Claudia Tenney. We'll come back soon. Thanks ever so much.